Cheef and Go.
Yo, hello, Cheef and Go. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I gotta put my damn madness hat on. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta have that madness, baby. The official sponsor of the Cheef and Go. Shout out to the Madness Connection, cause all I know was my MCs. Welcome to another Cheef and Go. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. Every day is a celebration, right? We living, we breathing. Every day we wake up, we clap it up. God did. God is good. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. Back again, back again. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody in. Let me hit the trigger for this Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody. Um, Shout out to Lux Radio, Cookie, Ray, and Mel B and the whole crew. Everybody that make it do what it do. I got on that new one tonight, y'all. Madness, baby. I don't think there's nothing on the back. 85. Take me through there. Take me through there. Shout out to Rick in the Bag and the Madness Connection. You know, working on the website right now. But y'all know y'all can go on down and get whatever you need down at the store. 3641 Leonardtown Road. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that out the way early. You know what I'm saying? They keep me in it. You know what I'm talking about? And I appreciate that. Shout out to Madness, baby. The originators. Um, Y'all go down there and get that. So another week, you know, in these crazy times. I really don't watch the news and follow. But you know, when I might make me a little lunch or something, I sit and turn the news on and catch this fool. Okay, everybody knows we're the best. I'm the best. It's the price of groceries have never been this low, ever. The price of oil, never. All time high. We're doing the best. We're the best with all the prices, with everything that you're seeing and feeling that's not true, because we're the best. This administration has done the best. Okay. We I think we have the most steel production ever. Ever's, we're back. It was in Japan, had it for a while, but now we're number one, the best. We're producing the most steel in the world that has ever been produced. Okay. We're doing the best. Um, ICE is not hurting people, harming people, or doing anything wrong, but we do have to go into these different areas. Whoever didn't vote for me will have to go into these areas and make sure that the voting system is correct. Okay? So we're going to be pressing people out, stop and frisk, stand and stop, no warning. We're gonna shoot and ask questions later. But we're going to definitely turn a lot of people away from the polls. ICE will be at the polling stations, deterring people from voting, because we all know I'm the best, and I have to make sure that everybody knows I'm the best forever. I'm the best. My administration's I'm the MAGA. We are the best. Like Khaled says, we're the best. We're our numbers. If you look at the numbers, my numbers, I'm the most popular president ever, even more popular than Sleepy Joe and Barack Obama. I'm better than Barack. Look at the numbers. It tells you everything there. Don't worry about my hairpiece and that I'm orange and I look like albino snake. It's not, that doesn't matter. I'm the best. I'm not human. This Bama be saying the wildest things, young. It's unbelievable to watch this right now. What's up, Saki Maki, the DC Congo pimp in the building? He's down in Florida. Saki's my guy. Saki he smacks the high Congo really well. Okay. He I like I like Saki, but I'm actually the best Congo player. Uh, the Republicans play Congos the best. We just need you to know we are number one in Congos right now, too. In the Congo, we're number one in the Congo, and we're number one Congo players. Okay? What's up, Saki? You down there in the sun, huh? Gloria Johnson, greetings. Welcome to the Cheef and Go, man. I thank y'all for coming on in. Um, I'm your host, Chiefy, Chief, Lord Chief, Chief Dizzle for Shizzle for Sheezy for Show. You know, Rockadamus, Rockaware, the cheat code. You reach Chief, keep it brief. If you ever called my phone and got that voicemail, it's classic. Yep. You reach Chief, keep it brief. Classic, okay? Um, the man of many hats, so on and so forth. I'm in the building. I'm your host. Thank y'all for tuning in. Paultine Stamers, thank you. Ninth CD, ninth CDF. Is that a typo? Don't encourage him, Gloria. Don't encourage Chief. Don't encourage him. He's the best. Only the best. Number one. We are number one in uh, pressing immigrants out and actual citizens of the United States and sending them through a bunch of trauma and a bunch of unnecessary bullshit. But we're number one. We're number one. We're the first presidency that has uh that has we're the first presidency that has actually made other countries and the NATO and everyone say that it's no way that we're rocking with Trump and he's not the president of the free world. We're the first American presidency where all the other constituents and countries and allies have decided that we're not rocking with y'all because we don't represent this bullshit. Flag on the play. No, we're number one. They just don't understand what the tariffs that we're imposing are. Groceries are cheaper, eggs are cheaper than they have ever been. Gas, gas. Now the only thing that's cheap right now, cheaper on the average, is gas. Only thing. No, we're number one. Groceries, chicken wings are less than they've been in 20 years. What's up, y'all? Man, it's just ridiculous. My man Pep gonna come through in a minute. Ay, hola, ¿qué pasa? Hi, everyone. My name is Victoria. Victoria. I am new here. What's up? Greetings from Brazil. This is my first time on the live stream. I also speak Portuguese. Bless up. Dios mío. No, that's not right. I say, oh my God. God is good. Thank you. Gracias, right? For tuning in. Gracias to Chinalina Nueve. See? See or no? Appreciate you coming through. Um, we're gonna have Pep in here in a minute. Saki, you know, already know. I know y'all got some. Y'all done, travel similar paths to get where we at now. Definitely, man. Shout out to Brazil. Appreciate that. Gab in the building. Hey, yeah, hey. My brother from another lit band family in the building, extended family and more. My man Eric Stevens. What's good, Holmes? Eric Stevens from the Natty. That's from that Sheer Madness family. You know, we've been doing this for years. We ain't new to this. We true to this. Okay. C Mills in the building, Uptown. Tuckerman, Underwood, Sheridan, Rittenhouse, 8th and ninth, 8th, ninth, 7th, Rittenhouse. You know what I'm talking about? Tacoma Station. You know what I'm talking about? We be up at that Tacoma, we be up at Tacoma Pool in our drawers and shit when we was 3 and 4. And we ain't had no trunks. And Grandma Annie say, man, go on up there and they'll be all right. Let them swim. Well, where Chrissy at? And Sweets. You hear me? Uptown, baby. We grew up, Coolidge Colts. There you go. Yeah, there you go, Mahmoud. That's family. And it's crazy how you run into people in the DMV and the DC, and it's so small, and you meet people through other people, but you already had connections through these people through other ways, man. And it's just amazing. But definitely shout out to my man Mahmoud. That's my guy, my Sag brother, who actually made me pay attention to sagging and what the Sag was and things of that nature. But a good brother, man, legendary brother. Um, Chief Washington. Look, I don't know, I don't have no videos of George Washington. I don't have an impression. I'm just chopping down a goddamn cherry tree. The shit they taught us at school. Lady O in the building. What's up, Lady O? What's up, baby? Shout out to Lady O, Omni Jones. That's that Snatched and Savage podcast every Saturday on Lux Radio, 8 p.m. My man JR. What's up, JR? Dynamite musician. You know, if you go listen to my music, somewhere you're gonna hear him in there on the keys, on the guitar. JR is actually playing the guitar on the Gabby Mo, Devin the Dude. I don't know why I get so high. And the only version that's out is the actual go-go version, just go-go remix on Chiefism, spelled like I spell it, CheeFism. So go to all your streaming platforms and you can go stream or download that. Downloading would be preferred. Um, he's on guitar. He came through for me on that. We got Mo Digger giving us some sprinkles. And I did the overall track, and we're gonna put the actual hip hop track out that was the original soon. That was it. We did it on mixtape back in them days. You understand? Glow Spot One back in the day. Hey, I got a whole segment I'm gonna be doing about back in the day, and I'm gonna start it tonight. So you on point. You on point with that. Glow Spot. You already know, Camellia. Uh, we used to add that, when Pac was out and give me that thug passion, baby. Man, so we be up on the block and shout out to my man Hank Wayne, right? Wayne was a professional drinker, right? But all respect due to Wayne, that's my guy, to Hank, right? Man, but we would have the Moet, the Alizé, and the Remy. That was our thug passion. When we be out on the block, at the house or the other house, grandma house, we out on these blocks, right around the corner from the Ibex and 4D, right? Dwayne down there live, man, look, and we be outside on the porch. It'd be 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock on a Thursday or Friday, and man, we drinking thug passion, Moet, Remy, the Skooski, right? We was all Remy back then. It was nothing else at that time. Nothing else. That's I started drinking with these guys. Nothing else but Remy for real. That was it. So Remy, Alizé, Moet. 1 cup. Yep. Nigga. And it's summertime. We be out there at 4 o'clock. Where you at, Silk? Silk be out there with us. You and me, uptown, out there on the pound. You understand? Georgia Avenue, Sam's and the Food Barn, Georgia and Rittenhouse, Georgia and Sheridan. You know what I'm talking about? That's where we was at, 13th place. Yeah, baby. Hey, Diane. Miss Moulton, that's Jerry's mom. Shout out to Diane Moulton, man. She always show me love, whether it be through text or Facebook Messenger. We always keep that line of communication. Appreciate you tuning in, mama. Yeah. Oh, Ramon. Ramon Richardson. Yeah, that sounds familiar. 8890. I like that number. I like that damn number. Play that tomorrow. Yeah, man, Rio was my guy, man. Y'all came through swag, I'm presuming. That was my guy, man. And we ain't meet till we was in Atlanta, for real. But we had some good times, man. We had some good times. He was man, his relationship, it was a good time, not a long time, but we had great conversations and we built as men, and it was a beautiful thing. Sanico Gamer. No, I don't know what that is. Let's see if what we could do with that. Ban user and delete their comments. I need a moderator. I can't do it all. Yeah, absolutely, Gab. VSOP. That's what it was. You hear me? Hank and Pat Pat before Hank. I only had a few nights with Pat Pat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was other stuff like coming up when they first, you know, start getting me twisted. We'd get them boxes of wine and set it home. But at a point, I don't know if it was when Jay-Z and all that came out, but it felt like it was a little before that. It definitely was. It was 91, 2, 3. And I was a youngin', you know, that Skooski. Joe Rock, shout out Joe Rock. Shout out everybody, goddamn. Vito, that whole Rittenhouse, Purcell, Steve. Oh, the blue Volvo wagon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Keep cranking alive. Keep it cranking for life. Mandel 3356. My man Poochie on Instagram. What's up, Poochie? Without Poochie, it wouldn't be no Chief. It wouldn't be no Jeff, then it would be no Chiefism. No Chiefy dog. CCB star join. Thank you for tuning in. Chief Sam 1128. That sound like a Sag in the building. Shut up, nah now, join. Shut up, nah now. Nah now, the nine, the nine. Shut up, the nine. The High Life, Terry Butler. Oh, the High Life and DJ Terry Butler. Appreciate y'all, Culinary King. I'm waiting for Pep to come in here. We're gonna have a little crank convo. But who y'all got in this game this week? Because man, I don't follow like I should. You know, I catch some here and there, and then I wait to the night of the Super Bowl or the day of, and I'm watching all these videos trying to catch up and figure out, you know, who to bet for. And you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know, let's just be clear, these betting apps are out of hand. It's way too many of them, and it's turning people into gamblers, right? You used to have to go to Vegas or New Jersey, whatever. I don't think New Jersey had the sports joint, but you used to have to go somewhere to gamble and bet, you know, or have, you know, whatever your shit on the side. But now they putting it right on your phone. Multiple apps. So you be betting on DraftKings and what's the up, man? It's a bunch of them. Man, it's dangerous. Y'all got to be careful out there.
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit now. Don't fuck shit up.
Don't fuck your money up trying to bet on multiple apps. You know what I'm talking about? A bunch of parlays. I think the key to it is just bet less money and try for that wild ass parlay. I done heard stories of people on $1.73 bet and won 15,000. But you know, you got to play the odds and you got to be smart, man. don't do too much. DraftKings, what's the other one? There's another one that was right after that. The main two, and now everybody got a goddamn app. You know what I mean? But who y'all got, man? Because I'm definitely gonna bet something. I'm gonna bet something. Gab say the Seahawks. Gab, Gab say he on 7. Hey, young, we gotta realize how they set us up because it's like, hey, it's like imagine like the lottery and scratch tickets and all these things that they put all we in the hood all day, like very uh you know I be trying to use certain words to try to sound intelligent. Nah, but it's predominant. It's very not hard to find. It's like very it's in our faces everywhere, right? It's in the hood, like a McDonald's, like a liquor store, like a dialysis spot, right? When I moved to Atlanta, it was so many dialysis spots and people riding in the street with them motorized scooters, right? Because they probably go to dialysis every week and got gout and all these things that put you in the scooter because they feeding you the food from the carry out. It's all these things that a carry out don't need no commercial, right? Let's think about that. I mean, Ferrari don't need no commercial either, but I'm just saying because they know if they go to an urban neighborhood and put that liquor store, the Indians, the Pakistanians, and the Chinese, and they put that motherfucking curry out and they call it Jimmy's and Johnny's, that's the fuck with our psyche. Because we know this nigga name ain't Jimmy or Johnny. And nobody goddamn name is Yum Yum. Her name is Sue Young. I'm about to Sue Young. But they just put this shit here now. They putting it on our phone. They give us the apps. They give us all this, distraction, all this stuff, false information. You got people out here trying to burn snow with a lighter. Talking about it ain't real snow. Look, it don't melt. And we just follow it and tell people. I hear shit. But it's just wild. So we definitely gotta be careful with them apps. I mean, if you smart and you winning and you breaking even, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. But I just been seeing it. What's up, Fante? Publishing. Hey, look, you know that I'm talking that man. That's the word. But I was talking to somebody about that, and it's like, yeah, the motherfucking liquor stores don't need no advertisement. Carry out because I'm looking at the Domino's joint because it's been snowing, so I've been eating and watching a lot of TV, which I usually don't do. And these commercials come on, like, yeah, I need to go get that two large for $6.99 deal. Pick up only. I got that. I got the app on my phone. Let me give me some points. And then another commercial come on, Olive Garden. Oh, they deliver now, and they got these specials, and Olive Garden ain't so bad. Then Burger King come on, yeah, come get a Junior Whopper with fries on it and all the cholesterol you need, nigga. It's okay, we're the best, America. We're the best, nigga. We are the best. I love black people. I love the hood. Gabby Mo, eh, hey, eh. Lux Radio. I love Kim. Slice cookie. She's slicing and cookie. Okay. Was I supposed to say that? Guys, was I supposed to say? Oh, no. Slice. No, Kim cookie. Cookie. Kickback with cookie. That's what I meant. So it's just like they put it in our face. They put it there. And it's right there. And then, we be going through and it's just, shit. Well, boss tripping. Job ain't paying enough. This happened. Everything is wifey tripping because she didn't watch baddies and all of the love and hip hop and these TikTok posts and yeah, I need a man to do this and he can't take me to Cheesecake Factory for the first date and he gonna have to do this and that. And this bitch got on eyelashes, 5-inch eyelashes and fake weave and hair and butt and titties and I need a real nigga and this and that. What? What's real about you? And so we've aspired to be real niggas and bad bitches. This is what it's come to. And so in the middle of that, they're like, hey, bet on this game. Because if you win, you could take her to Ruth Chris and all them joints that she say you need to take her to on the first date. And you can pay for the been paying the kitty cat. You know what I'm talking about? Because she's man, this gonna cost $320. It ain't the $40 stripper fee. And yeah, because I'm a bad bitch and this and that. And I got, and them bitches got to pay for the MAC makeup and all that shit. Lipstick be $26 and eyeliner and all this shit. And they'll just go get the lips done and the titties and the ass. Then some of them going to get it taken out. We are confused, right? And I need a man to do this and do that. And then have these bitches act like niggas. You ain't a real man. I'm more of a man than you. Well, bitch, that is a problem. You might need to go, and they ain't got gay, dyke, bull daggers, and sweetie pies, and sweet, undercovers, and bisexual, trisexual, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, trans Z. I'm not against nobody. I'm just saying a lot of this stuff come from the media and stuff we watching and we're taking in, and the foods we're eating with hormones and MSGs and goddamn steroids and all type of stuff. We don't even know why our daughter got a beard at 17. Nah. And and muscles bigger than ours. But nah, yeah, so that's a little chiefism rant, right quick. Cause like I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do tonight. I called Pep at 7:37. Nah, about 7:14. And I said, man, I don't know if I can hold it myself tonight, Pep. And me and Pep got some enterprising things going on. And so let me call Pep. But I know I can always talk about something. But I was like I said, I'm just looking at these different things. FanDuel, that's the other junk, Gad. That MGM, ESPN bet, call sheet price picks. Right. It's so many joints. And then you watch these little podcasts and all these different joints, and they put their ads in, and you feel connected to the podcast host, and he'd be like, yeah, go to price picks, this and that. You could do this, you get $200. And so you kind of be like, yeah, that's my man. So when I start doing them joints, y'all know I'm out of here. When I start saying, hey, go to price picks and you can pick your best team. And nah, but for real, it's just crazy. It's crazy, but some of that octopusy ain't worth it. Nah, none of it is. Hey, bro, man, the vagina, that them skin, this the flesh, the organism that is, it's gonna function pretty much the same. Now, yeah, one might have got beat up and beat down and this and that, but if she hold up for 2 weeks, that motherfucker gonna say shoo and grab your joint like, oh, I believe you, baby. But anyway, Pep is in the building. Um, yeah, I bet. That's the thing. I'm definitely betting. I'm about to, look at all the intel so I can figure out. Cause like last year I kind of knew what was gonna happen and I bet a certain way and I broke it. I ain't really do nothing. But if I would have put the money on, I think the fact that I don't watch every game, every play gives me a leg up because I could just kind of look at the analysts and say, all right, and just go with my instinct and just, go with the what could be and in the history, right? Because everything is rigged. I saw something today. They was talking about the Grammys, and we just found out there's a whistleblower that left the Grammys and it's rigged. Nigga, America is rigged. Forget about it. Okay? Everything is rigged. Everything. Sports, everything now at this point, right? We got Trump in office. Everything is rigged. This nigga been impeached, got 38 felony charges. Everything is rigged. It's been rigged since slavery. We've been rigged. The white supremacy or white privilege and all this shit is all been rigged. We've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. Huh? Plymouth Rock didn't land. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Huh? Ha ha ha! My nigga Pep's in the building. What's up, Lauren? Coco Smooth in the building. Checking the Instagram. My man, my cousin Garland in the building. D Duval, Just Persevere Band. Shout out to y'all. We're gonna bring Pep up in here and get this Crank Convo going on, y'all. Yes, indeed. Pep, Pep. Hey, we call him Pepco. Gabby call him Pepco. Yes, indeed. You know, Gabby got a name for everybody. Over at the corner pocket, last minute. You know what I'm talking about?
So good. You know I got you, brother.
Absolutely. This is my co-host. You know, like emergency co-host. Whenever I need him, I know he there. Good man right here, Pep Mambo Sauce Anderson. Um, how you doing today, brother?
Man, just getting off work. You know how to clock in, clock out. You know how that be.
Dash Jackson right now tuning in. Yeah, I know how that be. Because you working right up the street, so you know I see you a lot of times at the Sunoco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gotta do what you gotta do, doing your duty, right?
Yes, sir. What's the word with
Um, huh?
What's the word with you?
Hey man, I'm just looking forward to the things we got going.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Just in here, I've been on the MPC.
Yeah,
First of all, clap it up for Pep Anderson. Clap it up for Pep, y'all. Good man right here. Dynamite percussionist
appreciate
and a good man.
appreciate
Yes. You hear the ladies, Pep. They say, yes, Pep. Yes. Okay. And Trump is like, I know Pep. I know Pep. He cranks. We're good. He's the best. Mambo Sauce. Everyone knows. Best band ever.
everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Okay. It's no problem. We all know. Okay. Come on. Okay. We get it. Everybody loves Pep. Everybody loves Pep. And now, so I just want to get into how did you start? What was the musical beginnings? Where did you get that spark to play music initially, right?
So first off, it was old school Eric B. and Rakim, Rob Ace. You know what I'm saying? Kwame, all the old schools. But then I was listening to Conan. I think it was the AM. Was it the AM?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 1580 or 1450? It was one of them jumps.
1450.
So it was off the late night. And I was a youngin'. It's like probably like the late 80s maybe. So Chuck was playing. This was the first time I heard that like it was playing for like 30 minutes. That's the first time I've ever heard, you know what I'm saying, go-go. And it was Chuck Brown. And so being on my father Dominican, you know what I'm saying, and my mom Jamaican, there's always a lot of percussion in our family.
Mm.
Once I heard that, I was locked in. So I was young when I started listening to go-go. So yeah, from that, yeah.
So you're on Winko. The Winko got Dominican roots, and I didn't know it for years. He told me a couple years ago. So
Oh, for real?
um, yeah. So that makes a lot of sense when you listen to that salsa was merengue, right?
Bachata.
Bachata, a lot of that, but the faster one, it's a lot of,
Yeah.
especially when you think about Wink now. I'm just realizing when you listen to that, I think merengue, the faster one.
Then you hear a lot of the bells and a lot of bongos and
Yeah, a lot of bells and bongos, right?
all
Because a
a lot of percussion.
lot of
Percussion.
Balis,
Hmm.
but not too many high congos. Because a lot of it's like I don't know if we talked about that on the show, but I was talking about. I know I've talked on the show. The junior LPs are exclusive to the DMV. It's not really many people that use those. Yeah. So what age was you say about 6, 7, 10?
That had to been like maybe like okay, shoot, god dang, 8, 9, 11,
Okay.
around
But
that.
the percussion drew you in. Shout out to cousin Al in the building, Mr. Gilmore.
Who that up?
My cousin Al, he got the bar and grill. We call him Mr. Gilmore Alley Cat. He in the building. He said he gonna start a band. Shout out to Cashmere Collection. Thanks for tuning in.
You already got the family ties already locked in, so you might as well bring them on in too.
Yeah, yeah. Ali need to come on in and do what he do. But he always, you know, that's my sandbox. We grew up, so he been on potential trips and new experience, and like he been rocking with me since through all the situations. But Slams, you mentioned Sam's up on the avenue, Northwest on Rittenhouse. I just swiped and you grabbed my ear. Respects for having the platform representing the city. Go for life. Old man of Northeast. Man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Sam's is a staple, right? That Sam's was there for years. So absolutely. Absolutely, man. Like I never stood on the Ave. I came a little right after that, and I had them family ties, and they tied me in the beeper number, and yeah, get in, get it to call him. So right, but I definitely got respect for anybody who stood out there and competed, you know, and it was cold and the Eddie B's and this is where these type of things come from, and the Food Barn and Sam's.
And
That was like one of them things, and that's like a block away from the IBEX, right? 4D and 4D. Like the 4D was before the backs,
yeah,
but this is where we was, Fort Stevens, right? We could play basketball up there, 13th Street.
falling down for Stevens. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a little bit up there.
Stevens.
Yeah,
Shoot, my
but
old
these,
Big Drake 13th place. We used to go down there and
yeah,
ball.
yeah, 13. I used to make these Rittenhouse shirts. I used to make the 13th place shirts. It was for a minute. People was flagging me down for the shirts more than work,
Yeah,
right? When I first got in, and making stuff with Rome and the scrapers and over there. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just all tied together with the city. So shut your ass up, woman. My baby pit bull mama. Uh,
nigga, that is funny.
she is crazy. She's a border collie. So she's smart and thinks she know everything. Thinks she's smarter than me. Want to do what she want to do, but Gab said, "Ain't no what he say, Jalinikin. Oh, Jalinikin. See, Gabby always try to make up a name. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, hey, Gab. Hey, go
Oh,
ahead. Yeah, no, that's slick though. I like that, Gab. He
late
said,
Al and anybody.
he me not know your Jalinikin man. Shout out to Jamal Lynch, slick, from Rather Unique. Got it this time, baby, and also
What's
was
that?
one of the last lead talkers for the Huggerbucks in them good days. But right next door to 4D was crazy, right? And what was his name? Brian. I was just looking at they had the detectives and stuff that did the case with that guy that got shot that closed the Ibex. He was at a light, but he had some previous situations with these dudes. They seen him and they shot him. And it's sad and he got a family and all this. But I remember hearing about how he was treating folks on the block, Kennedy right down the street, you got Riggs, you got all that was right there. But I'm not saying it's never a good thing to kill somebody, man, especially unexpected, like pulling up on them and mess the Ibex up. But enough about that. Uptown for life.
Yes, sir. My
And
favorite spot.
so
Yeah.
yeah, and so where was you at? Let's get to the location around that time where you were absorbing those Dominican rhythms.
Shoot. My people was living around Columbia Road then.
Okay.
So we used to go around there. I used to hoop around 17th Street, play basketball with 17th Street cat. You know what I'm saying? And that's when my first band was actually in Deal, Alice Deal. That's the first time I actually got to play some real congos. And I met shout out to my man Al, used to be manager for Young Productions. You remember Young Productions?
Absolutely. Well, this what I remember. I was like, it was 91, 92. We coming up, potential days, maybe even a little new experience, maybe even a little Hugbuck, because we started Hugbucks 92. Um, I just remember hearing Youngin from Buggy from Young Production, like that, the drummer from Young Production. And then I knew E was associated with him, and that might have even came later. I just remember Buggy, that y'all, you got to see him when you see him, and this before Backyard. And the first time I seen him was Backyard. So I just kind of know the association with Buggy with Young Production.
Yeah. So we got to practice down there at his house. And that's when I first met Buggy. He was with Backyard, but he was filling in for Young.
Oh. And E was on the one?
E was on the one, Tony Rez on the two,
Oh, see.
Earl on the congos.
Okay.
And I can't remember. Oh, Tony, my man Tony, Baba Tony, Tone Capone.
Yeah.
He was on boards.
Okay.
So Al used to let us come down there and practice. Matter of fact, truth be told, E and Tony Rez are the first two to really teach me how to play the congos.
Wow.
Yep. They told me my pocket. E and Tony Rez. Shout out, rest in peace, Tony Rez.
Yeah, because Tony was, flat
Yeah.
out could do it. Flat out. I was playing with OP Tribe. He got on the drill school. I said, wait a minute. Because a lot of them dudes was in marching band, and a lot of people started percussion and drums, right? I mean, mostly all of us. Whether it was on a table in pots and pans or around with your junkyard band in your neighborhood, right? That was the thing. Like buckets was, if you had buckets and you had some guys, that was kind of what junkyard. Well, it was multiple junkyard bands. So
I had 7-Eleven cups. I put the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 on them, and then I will put like either a sock or some paper under them to make the sounds. So it'll, you know what I'm saying? So it sounds low. So that's how I first started playing the congos on fucking 7-Eleven cups.
You was not tuning 7-Eleven cups. Hold up.
I swear to you, I will put socks under, you know what I'm saying, under the, probably I think it's the low one to make it, you know.
Yeah, you put more muffling or dampering in there, and it's gonna get deeper, right? It's less space for the air, the sound to travel, right? There's less air and space when the sound travels through air. So when you shorten that, just like in a room, there I go. In a room, the more furniture you got, the sound has to travel around it. When you got an empty room, it's gonna bounce a certain way. So, but yeah, that's just ingenious hood black man Jamaican shit right there.
Out the way to practice, I ain't know how to, you know what I'm saying? All I knew was the sounds. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then when I got with Tony Rez and E and they showed me, you know what I'm saying, kind of what to do, I took that and I started playing on them cuts. Yeah. But my first official band was a Simplicity band though, the 17th Street band.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that was like high school.
Yep. So you did that, and you did Young Production somewhere in that time. You get out of high school, you 19, 18, 19, 20, 21. What was you doing at that time?
I think I had, okay, wait a minute.
Or you still was in that era, maybe.
I think I had stopped playing. I had stopped playing for maybe 12 years, bro. I mean, like I like didn't have congos. I didn't play. Because after Simplicity broke up, I used to be on the mic with this band called Urban Funk.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Mo.
Big Ted.
Yeah, Big Ted. Rest in peace to Ted.
Rest in peace to Ted.
My OG Congo player told me everything I know. My man Greg Dobbin. Shout out to Greg. He told me everything I know. That's my OG right there. Coco, my man Giz. So we had Urban Funk. Then Urban Funk broke up. Oh, and House was our bass player.
Okay.
Before he got with OP Tribe, because he got after we broke up. So after those two bands broke up, I didn't play for years. I got with a gospel go-go band. My man Preston. Matter of fact, Preston was the lead talker for Simplicity. But he was going to church, got saved and everything, and he started playing with a gospel go-go band called Exodus. So matter of fact, when he first told me about it, I was like, man, nigga, that's corny as I don't know what. But then when I started going to church and changed my life around and this, that, and the third, I was like, man, the gospel go-go thing was all right. So
It's so similar, man. When I listen to it, even now, I mean, it's always been like that, and some of our best musicians come from it. But when you really listen to it, you watch some of these joints now. Ty Tribbett, I was talking about it last week. I forgot to mention Ty Tribbett. You know, the pocket. They basically playing pockets. You know, some about horns, hits. This energy, chants with the R&B. They got the rap. Everything mixed. It's very similar, especially now. So that I think that would make even more sense now to us. Like you said, even then that would have been a little different. But now, gospel and go-go is pretty much.
that
And I got shirts that say go-go is good with like congos with different instruments because that's how I was thinking. But I know you got a band coming in, and so I want to get to how it got to Mambo Sauce, and I wanted to get to the red, gold, and green and some of that. But maybe we can't. But because I'm gonna step off. I want you to get to the Mambo Sauce, or and I'm gonna let you rock out for a second.
so with the gospel go-go band is what actually got me into the into Mambo Sauce, because my man P, shout out to P again. When Mambo Sauce was out, P was like, man, you should go ahead and try out for the band. And again, I did think, it was kind of corny at the time. At the time, I thought Mambo Sauce was corny, but I went ahead and tried it out because it was original music. So my man P, he hit up Malachi. Shout out to Reds, my man Malachi. He told me that I want to audition. Went to audition. The audition was My audition was really not that great, but again, you know what I'm saying, I did all right enough to make the band. And that's basically how I got with Mumbo. So my man Barry was in the band. He played drums. Uh,
Okay, Barry Davis or something, right? I know Barry. He used to play with OP.
it was Barry. Tale, shout out to Tale. Tale was the singer. I used to perform with Tale with Tale when she was performing with Brian Mills and Soul Sponge back in the day. And so she was in the band, and I think I ain't know anybody else. So I think it was kind of because of them I got in the band or whatever. But that's how I got into Mambo Sauce, because my
Okay.
man Preston put me on the Mambo Sauce.
Okay, that's not Preston Blue, right? Because
Oh, Preston Scott.
okay, I was just making sure. Just making sure. So you're doing Mambo Sauce, like I said. I've talked to Kyrie. I mean, I just remember in real time, just the impact it was, and and how I was aware of what it was, because some people still, like some people they don't really know how important and impactful that was. But when I started talking to Kyrie, and he was telling me about the tours and the things with Soldier, and just the coast, East Coast, West Coast, and hanging with Bam, and then out in West Coast, y'all was at somebody Ed Hardy, certain stuff Kyrie was telling me, and just the response and stuff like that, and I was like, wow. But me and Pep just actually really started kicking it, but I knew who he was. And it's just like, man, when we start, talking, it was like, yeah, this is because Hugger Bucks and Mumbo Sauce, it was like there's two different type of situations that happen in go-go. So, I mean, I don't know if you wanted to speak on that. I ain't trying to rush it, but I definitely wanted to get to the red, gold, green. And was that before or after?
That
Because
was
y'all was at the studio with the Beatles recorded and stuff, right? When y'all did.
Pharrell was there. David Grohl was there.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got like 4 songs with them. I got 4 songs with Red Go Green. Matter of fact, they got a song on Madden 25.
Okay.
What's the name of that song? Goodness gracious. I think it's Feel It Right Now. Feel It Right.
Okay.
It's a little Crank and Go joint that's on the Madden 25. But if YouTube it or whatever. But yeah, that was after Mumbo Sauce.
Okay.
Uh,
And
uh,
that's how I kind of saw that, because it was attached to Dave Grohl. And it was
Right.
like Dave Grohl plays the bounce beat. That was the headline. And I
Yeah.
watched it and I was like, these dudes,
Yeah.
okay. And okay, that's Pep. But like I said before, I knew you. And it seemed like you had on a little more weight back then, right?
Yeah.
Is that
So
true?
chubby.
Yeah, you was okay. Okay.
Not real chubby, but just a little bit. Just not too much.
Nah, yeah, we the reverse. Now I didn't got to wait, but nah, I just remember that. So that was cool, man. Because I said, man, that was just awesome. And then I learned about the relationship with David Grohl and Trouble Funk, right, with Big Tony and
Uh,
Fairfax, Virginia. I
uh,
watched the whole David Grohl story, which is amazing. If
uh,
anybody, man, go watch that.
yeah.
And the
Right.
love his mother gave him, the freedom, like you know what I'm saying? And that was Nirvana's drummer, though, guys. This is Nirvana's drummer, the classic Nirvana's joints.
Yep.
And then Kurt Cobain killed himself. Basically, he drops out of high school, and his mother says, "Hey," he said, "I'm gonna go overseas. I'm gonna go play drums. They want me to come on tour." She said, "Go ahead." And
Mm-hmm.
he go and he get with Nirvana. They go on tour and they record these classics. And then Cobain dies, and he's back home. And he like, "Oh shit, now what?" And he say, "All right," and he's multi-instrumentalist. I'm gonna record this album and I'm gonna call it the Foo Fighters. And it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna sound like it's a band, but it was just me.
Playing the guitar and everything.
Brilliant, genius, great guy, musician from man David Grohl. So then he's
Bro.
down here with Red, Gold, and Green. So, and like I said, opened a lot of doors and put Trouble Funk on tour. So all that's, man, it's just like a lot of stories and a lot of connections that people may have not known. I'm a go-go nerd. I'm a hip-hop nerd. I'm a music nerd.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but like I said, a lot of people might not know who Pep Anderson is, right? And that's why we do these things in the Corner Pocket Studios. So that's what you're doing now, right?
A
You
little
got
bit of production. You know what I'm saying?
production,
Cool. Got
working with different artists,
sir. Yes, sir.
different bands,
Sir. Yes, sir.
different, people meet Pep. And I got Eddie B got something going on. I want to talk about the Up and Up. I'm just trying to rush it all now.
Cool.
The Up and Up, and that legendary was Thursday night.
Nah, that was
It
Tuesday.
was Tuesday. Okay.
And like that's when Mambo Sauce we used to be the house band. You know what I'm saying? Man, a lot of people came through that jump too,
I
man.
know.
It's
Raheem's and that's just local. So, and I only been, man, that was a legendary situation, period.
man, Eddie used to bring some serious comedians down that jump too, bro.
Man, Eddie is
You know what I'm saying?
it'd be unbelievable. We like, yeah, how do you? But he's a astute businessman, and I guess really understands relationships and knowing how to
Yeah,
get people to come, right?
real hustler, man.
Real hustler, facts.
Real hustler.
Facts. So that part. And so throughout this illustrious career, whether it be today or yesterday, I want to ask you, is anything that you want to mention or something that's top of mind or something, that irks you? Give me something that's out of pocket to you, whether it be in go-go today, yesterday, and whether it's bands, personality, whatever, something that you can, if you could think of something that's just really out of pocket, man. That's just like, man, every time you think about it, man, this shit is really out of pocket.
I guess not. Guess mine is like just not being straight up. You know what I'm saying? Just not lying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just lying. You know, I think my thing is just not being straight up about a lot of things. You know what I mean? Uh,
Honesty, like
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me just shoot straight, keep it a buck, pun
yeah,
intended.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But whatever,
yeah,
it could be anything. You know what I'm saying?
whatever.
You know, if you don't like a nigga, tell me you don't like me. It's cool. I ain't shoot. I'm still sleep at night. Believe me, I'm gonna sleep at night.
Right.
One thing
But
I, you know what I mean? Like you gonna talk about me if I'm doing good, bad, or nothing at all. So
but we can move forward because once I know you don't like me, then I ain't got to even, I know even where to put you at, right?
yeah,
You already know.
and I can still move around with you, even if
Right,
you don't like me. It don't matter. It
right,
don't have to be because it's business. To me, business is business. Square business.
right,
If have to be around you, it's cool. But if we're around each other, keep it square business. Oh man, Pep, I ain't like how you said this, so this, that, and the
Right.
one thing I am a man of. If I'm wrong and I know I'm wrong, and you tell me that I'm wrong, and I can go back and look and evaluate myself, I'm good at, you know what I'm saying, admitting that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if you do something to me and I don't like you, then believe me, if I'm doing something wrong, it's because I don't like you.
Right. But just don't hide it. Like, I think that's the problem with racism and the undercover shit, right? Like, whatever you are, say it. Like, that's why I tell people, all right, if I'm trying to communicate and I be trying to get this done, hey, can you be here Friday? You know, we setting up stuff. Don't say, yeah, I'm gonna try and this and that, this and I know it's human nature to kind of try to, you know, please people and stuff. But what I'm just saying is like some people are commit to something and then never even respond. And
Yeah,
so I feel you on that one. It's just like, just tell me, nah, I can't make it
yeah,
because I got to do this, whatever it is, or I don't like you. I don't feel that shit that you're doing. Like, be honest with me and I can respect you more than you lead me on. And now I'm sitting here in a situation where I thought you was coming, you know, when it comes to this band stuff, practices and rehearsals or
yeah,
show, you know, that honesty is important, like just all over the board. So I feel you on that.
yeah.
It's out of pocket to be unclear and fake.
Yeah. Oh, even it's not even about the fake. It's like unclear. Like, you know what I'm saying. In it could be human error. You forgot. Cool. But like,
Right.
so hypothetically speaking, if you know nobody's coming to practice on Monday, early Monday, hit me up so I can be like, all right, bet. So let me call the other band that won in Monday. You see what I'm saying? Blah,
Right.
in the void. You know what I'm saying? But some people they just like, oh shit, they call it the last minute. I'm like, oh Pep, I forgot, blah blah. I'm like, God,
7:55 when they had practice at 8. Right.
uh,
And like you said, and this is something you're doing for the love for the culture. And so, and you're not charging a deposit because I could charge you a 50% deposit, 50%, right? And
yeah,
then that's non-refundable. But I'm just a good dude, so it's just like it's cool. I'm cool if you call at 7:35 and this happened and this happened. Even if it was 7:55 and this happened. But some people don't even call you there to 8:35.
oh
And man, there's
yeah,
a lot of that going on in go-go. I don't know if men just wasn't raised by men or they just scared to be honest or they just don't give a fuck. But that is definitely out of pocket. I love that one, Pat.
man. That's why I tell everybody who I deal with now, like all the like you black, like dog. If you can't do it, just tell me. Just tell me straight up. I'd rather you tell me straight up. That way, I bet. Let me move this. Let me do this thing down the urban. But some people they just don't even tell you. Like, yeah,
Absolutely.
I got you, and then you like, I
It
thought you.
might not even say nothing until the next practice. Then they calling you like, hey, can we get in there? And you be wanting to say, damn, I'm about to block you, Slimmer. You never gonna get in here because you're gonna have me doing the same thing. When all you had to do was communicate and we could always be good. Because we all know things come up. You know, and that's such a pet peeve. I hate it. Just
Yeah,
communicate, bro. Just anybody. I don't have time to waste.
yeah.
Nobody do. We too old, god damn it. All right, so great. My Pep Tally say, my man Pep.
Pat, what's
Yeah,
up, Pat?
y'all know y'all always get confused.
Hey, Pat, listen, niggas is who called me last time? I think it was Pam. Pam Ward called me last time. I think before that it was Ernest L. I think before that it might have been Mickey. Somebody else, man. Listen, tell everybody that call you to put in Pep Tally Sound Man.
Pep T. We might need to. Man, look. I think I
Hey,
called
matter
you
of
one
fact,
time.
you can come over and help me, Chiefy with this shit I got here.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah. Nah,
we got a
I
rack of
just
stuff, man.
I just met Pep recently too. Great, that's my guy, and I appreciate you tuning in, Pep. He be staying down. You know what I mean? So shit. Since your band ain't come in, so I'm trying to get my format together, and then the timing wasn't great, but excuse
Yeah,
me, I have done out of pocket before. I had some great out of pockets, and now I want to do this segment called "Back in the Day."
okay.
Right?
Huh?
So we freestyling. Eric Hemingway. What's up, brother? What's up? Thanks for tuning in.
My man E. Shout out to Guess Who Band. I know y'all got a new band. I heard.
Okay. That's Guess Who Band. Okay. All right, shot. Yeah, definitely, man. The more the merrier. Much love, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I just y'all keep me going. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Uh, I love to see new faces in the building, and I love to see the faces coming back. And I'm still learning this. I'm trying to get this off the screen because I want to go to our back in the day segment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And oh, that's comment. So back in the day, right? Let's do it like this.
Back in the days when I was back in the day when things were cool.
So, all right, see,
That
back
was
in the
all
day.
right. That was
Okay, you like that? Put
all
that
right.
together. Yeah, I got it.
I see.
Hey, so this is just like I'm just winging it right now. But do y'all remember when? Oh my goodness! Like I got nephews and stuff, and my daughter, and I just look at people after me, and they'd be like, "Yo," when it comes to like courting the opposite sex, bro. When we was young, before cell phones, before the internet, you had to go and you go to the mall or you had to go or church or wherever you may be. But let's just since we on the Cheef and Go and we talking to Pep, we gonna talk about the go. You had to go, and it's a daytime Joan or something. We young. We had the Unifest,
Uniform.
and
Uniform.
and
Yeah.
there's a variety of men and women, and you meet a Joan, and like you had to have the courage first to go up. It might be you and your homies and them, and her and her girls, or Howard Homecoming. Let's just, what I'm saying? We outside for real. And you go up, and you gotta, yeah, man, I like her. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you look real good. What's your name? You gotta get that number on a piece of paper. Sometimes, a lot of times you gotta find a pen and the paper,
Yeah.
right? Because you might not even been prepared. So, all right, we at Howard, the McDonald's right there or something, and you go get that, something, or she write in your hand, or whatever it may be. Somebody got a pen. So that's all part of this process. But these butterflies, this energy is just going. And and you get that Joan. All right, say she write it down. Boom, boom, boom. And you go home and you make sure you keep that joint, right? I mean, I got different levels of this too, but you know what I'm saying? Just generally speaking.
Man.
And you pull that joint out your pocket, or you're in the car with your homie, like, man, she gave me that joint, and she wrote the little heart, the dot of the I, and you get home and you pull that joint out, and you smell it, motherfucker. She might smell like her perfume. You know what I'm saying? Her little handwriting, you be psyched. Hey, Slim. And she ain't got on tights and yoga pants and all this shit they got on there. It's kind of even mysterious. She might have on a college sweatshirt, or the styles back in these 90s and early 90s,
Man,
and so you
homeboy.
just but
Now,
whatever it
they
was.
know what they called it, but they had little thing and then had the little curve, the little shit.
Oh yeah, the Bob, the
You know
Page
what I'm
Boy. I
saying?
got hairdressers and sisters. Yeah, the Holly Berry joint was called like the Page Boy, the
Mm-hmm.
French roll. These little 90s, the asymmetric with the earrings and all these things. And you get home and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna call her. Before all of you gotta wait a week, and all these little things came
But
in.
check this though. Look. This was the thing though.
Mm-hmm.
If I would give it your page number, boom, you give it a page number, and you give it a code, and she pays you, you like,
Yeah,
nigga,
definitely
she
was.
paid me.
It was definitely a pager involved. You're
And then
right.
you would wait. You would wait. You purposely forced yourself to wait at least 30 minutes,
To
15
not seem
to
pressed.
30 minutes to call her back. And nigga, I used to pace around my house like, God damn, I'm gonna call this motherfucking jump. But you had to wait. Like, yeah,
Okay.
busy, such. Yeah, it was good, it was good.
Right. So you taking it, okay. Because I was like, I think I was mixing like a whole decade together. Because I wanted to put in that because I just remember the house the Rittenhouse house, for one, you know, that phone be on the wall in the kitchen with the cord. And whether it's rotary or them push buttons, like it wasn't just, I'm trying, like, so a little bit before the cordless even. But by the time we had pages, we had a cordless. But I'm just saying, so you damn near gotta wait the grandma out the kitchen and auntie in there. and you try to call, but then on the other end of that phone, hello, hey, Mr. Johnson, is Kia home? This is, you know what I'm saying? Like just this whole thing we had to go through, right? But like, so even what you saying, even we had the callers though, and we cool, we got the little callers in our room and shit, and you call it like, hey, and but it's still even in that day usually gonna be somebody, yeah, and you got to get through. Yeah, this is yeah, I met Kia. Well, who's this? We met at PG Plaza the other day, and I just called, you know, this now. Oh, all right, hold on, Kia.
I
Right,
remember
so
that.
even that. But listen,
Cause
sometimes
that's
you might
but
get
see,
through, she
but see
might
that
answer, but then somebody else gonna pick up the phone, auntie or something. Hello? Or they might start dialing. You remember that? And you be like, oh shit, you gonna make me like, hello? Boy, get off this goddamn phone, clean your, you know, like just all these things that we had to go through, Slim.
and that was like that was now you see now you talking about like elementary and
Yeah, I wonder,
middle
yeah, I'm trying to
school.
put it all together.
Yeah, cause that's when the father used to answer the phone. But I'm thinking like Unifest shit. I was already of age,
Yeah.
but like you talking about like if we talking about like middle school stuff like that. You like the girl in middle school,
But
man.
even the Unifest, like I said, you had the callers, but you might your auntie or whoever you was living with, grandma might pick up that phone and beep, 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 beep. Hello. And you,
It,
like,
it,
yeah, you was just talking to her like, yeah, like the boys in the hood, yeah, we get them skin. You know what I'm saying? It'd be some, and you like, hold on, man. And it's just you know, just levels of embarrassment and things you had to prepare for, and you know, so just kind of lumping all that together and back in the day.
that
And so
that
then
long
finally,
cord was the funny joint though.
huh?
The long cord though.
The long call, yeah,
In the kitchen, you
you
be
be out
always
on the
in the
back
living
porch.
room. Hell yeah. Everybody would buy the long cord for the phone back then, bro.
And then like, but like, so okay, you done got through all that. Cause that, you know, that could be bonding moments. Like, yeah, that was funny. She laughing for real, cause she knows she done went through the same shit. But then like y'all finally home and y'all skipping school or whatever. And like I said, she had on them baggy little jeans and you ain't. And then yeah, and she take them jokes off and she got yeah, you be like, hey, young score. You be like this jackpot. You be like, oh. Slim, because we didn't know. Like now, you can see everything. You can see camels. You know everything you getting basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Besides some birthmarks. But back then, you kind of had to wait till Christmas to open that package and go through these levels, and it just made it more uh real or sustainable. And like now, these youngers meeting in Instagram and Tinder and you
They
know
get it
swipe and
right away and shit. It's like none of that.
yeah, they meeting in the DMs and they
You
don't
don't
go
need,
through these things. So
you don't need to take them. You don't need to take them to the movies no more.
right.
They it was like the movies. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had a car, so you take them. You get on the Metro Union Station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bowlings. We might go putting. Most time it was the
But
movies though, actually. But yeah,
hey,
you know.
now I think they knocking.
All right, Pep. Appreciate you, man.
Always, Chief. You know I
We
got
go.
you.
You already know you be back. This is my always co-host. You know what I'm saying? What you got in your pocket? My man Pep Anderson, Corner Pocket Studios.
What
Yeah.
you got in your pocket?
They don't know.
They don't know
Coming
yet, but they
soon.
about to find out.
They about to find out.
All right, brother.
Absolutely. Peace out, bro.
Later.
Could be press beside it. You booked it. Beside it, hold up. Yeah. Couldn't be pressed though. Yeah. Yeah. It was like, you know, it was even certain rules then. You had to, you know, you following the guidelines. You don't want to throw nobody off. That's what saying that, man. You throwing me off. You stalking and you know. But yeah, it was, you know, certain way you play it. It's a certain way you play it. You know what I'm talking about? It's chess, not checkers. Like, all right, you know. But yeah, and man, that's some good stuff, man. Like back before. Oh, couldn't be Sice, yeah. Couldn't be too Sice, right? Because you look like a Bama. It's like you don't do this on the regular. It's like, nah, man, I be booking Jones all the time. Slam fuckers you talking about throwing me off. I always be bucking Jones. You know, so you want to look like you got some status, some clout. Kind of how the people be faking on social media. Absolutely, man. Man, the rotary house phone, maybe Don't mess up. You gotta hang up and do it all over. And be falling asleep on the phone with joints. It be 5, 6 in the morning. You sleep on the phone. Wake up, phone still in your hand, going bap 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 bap. It'll stop going bap 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 at a time. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Mod 345. I think I said that. Super Dave on Congos. What's up, Super Dave? William D. Wilson 8. I don't know if y'all still in the building on Instagram, but yes, indeed. Goody in the building. You in that DC car. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You know what I'm talking about? DC. Goddamn uptown, southeast, northwest, northeast, southwest, the 4 quadrants, you know, a lot of it across the street from the other, right? Of course, it's gonna if you got 4 quadrants, it's gonna southeast gonna be across the street from northeast. Southwest gonna be across the street from northwest. Northwest gonna be across the street from northeast. And so on and so forth, man. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a new segment. The back in the day, we're gonna bring some of the nostalgic moments back to your memories. You know what I mean? Because it's cool to think about it, right? I mean, even to talk to your kids and the young people about it, just to tell them, what it was. Like this was different. Some of the stuff y'all got easier, and some of it is harder, and some of it just, like that situation we just talked about. Yeah, it's just you're not getting the same value in that process that we would get. So, just trying to gauge what's worth it and what's not worth it, right? Because once you went through some of that stuff, it's gonna be worth it. You hear me? But yeah, if you meet somebody on a DM and y'all hit back and forth and something she say you don't like, or he say, or y'all go out one time and it's just easy to just discard it. So it's not much real spirit and energy and yourself that you're putting into is not much that you're putting into it. And sometimes that may cause you to meet somebody that really doesn't have y'all don't have that depth because y'all didn't go through certain things. But I mean, it's a new day. It is what it is. I'm about to get on that Huckabuck documentary tonight. I'm working on it, writing it out, like just trying to figure out how to position all this footage and chapters and make it make sense and make it entertaining and not boring. Because I want to just play all, because it's us. So I just want to play everything, because it's to me is value in every moment of it. But I have hours of footage, so I got to figure out what you know what goes. So, but I'm on it. I'm on it. I swear. I'm in here making these couple little beats right now, and I'm writing that out. That is my first priority. What was that? Cake TV. Oh, what's up, Cake? 5860. What's up, Cake? Hey, man, it's coming, bruh. That's my man, Cake, man. All respect, dude, man. My compadre, right? We compadres. A lot of people think that's like amigo. That's different. Compadres is different, but me and Cake are definitely compadres. One of my amigos told me that. Yeah, different levels, man. Different levels. And every level is a new devil. Absolutely, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I'm glad that I got something done because I was doing a lot. Now Andre gonna start a band. Was that Alvin earlier that said he gonna start a band? Uh Alvin and Andre are brothers. Now are y'all spamming me? My cousin's spamming me, y'all. They the Tap Scots. I think they mad that the Stevensons got a band, but they Stevensons too. What the hell we talking about? Yeah, we gonna get Derek and Scooby. I mean, not Scooby. He's not in the family, but shout out to Scooby. We gonna get Derek and Ali the Great and some of these other people. Maybe Gene Pratt on these next gigs going on. That Stevenson family. and keep it going in the legacy of Lil Benny. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, we are. HB Legacy for life. Hey. Absolutely, y'all, man. I love y'all. One love. Keep it cranking. You know what I'm talking about? For the culture. Cheef and Go, Go Loops. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that madness. Y'all go check out that goddamn madness, 3641 Leonardtown Road. Also, we have the merchandise, different merchandise, and the website, Go Loops. I mean, gogoloops.net. Absolutely. Make sure y'all drop some on the Cash App if y'all showing love. gogoloops.net. We're looking for interns. All these things, right? All these things are happening right now simultaneously. But the HB Legacy 95.com is up and running, right? Make sure y'all go check that out. You know, where you can subscribe. I keep hitting that. I don't mean to hit that one. God damn it. HB Legacy, where you can subscribe. You know, you can click the links to the merch, get to the merch and all that good stuff. So just trying to get y'all that. Go Loops, of course, gogoloops.net, all your sounds, samples, drum kits, sound packs, loops, beats, live, studio recorded, hip hop, trap. We got all type of stuff going on there. Bass guitars and congos and timbales and jam blocks and kick drums and cymbals and snares and pocket beats. You know what I'm talking about? All that's there. All that's there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it, Gabs. Appreciate it, Kate. Another one for the record books. What's this? 1526. You know what I'm talking about? I don't count my episodes like episode 106 as they come in dates like PA tapes. Is that 15? Y'all see that? Cheef and Go 15. Oh, 25, my bad. 2526. Hey nigga, that 2526 was like that, Slim. That's how I'm inventory them jumps, catalog them and name them and frame them. You dig? Appreciate y'all, man. Keep it cranking for the culture. You hear me? I'm gonna get on out of here. You heard? Y'all spread love and not hate. And you know, make sure y'all go out here every day and be great. God is good. You know what I'm saying? Just trust the process, and he will keep your path straight. And that's about it, y'all. I don't know how to get out of here. I'm trying to find my damn I had it. I clicked on something and lost my goddamn outro. But anyway. Shit. Welcome to the DMV. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. Jumbo half and half. Mambo on your chicken wings. Homer Crank. Funky drummer. Feel the heartbeat. I thought I was getting out of here. Yeah. Media assets. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's still not it. It won't let me leave. Oh, I got hit end stream. All right, let me look on Instagram before I go. Robert 2953 Phillips, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody on IG. You know, I'm gonna repost it in a hot second. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. And let me leave y'all something, man, right quick. Hold on. Let me leave y'all some messages before I leave.
Yo, this your man, Nicky Bonds, DC Vibe, all for you, man. And go-go, what it means to me, it's a culture, it's a lifestyle, it's what I am. It's what I was born into. And it ain't too many people around the world do what we do. I love go-go.
with Cheef and Go.
Yo, what's up, DMV? It's your homegrown, Ali the Great. And what go-go means to me, it's in my pores. It oozes through my veins. It's in my brain on 24s as I'm switching lanes. It's in the air I breathe. It's in the blood I bleed. It's even safe to say that go-go is my everything.
Un minuto with Cheef and Go.
What go-go means to me. So go-go means to me it's an outlet, you know. It's a way to express myself without having to express myself, you know. I'm a real low-key type of person, so, you know, being able to play the drums and make people move, you know, that's a real big thing for me. So, you know, that's what go-go is, you know, just good for me to be able to express myself, you know, and I just hope I leave a good footprint on it for everybody else, you know, coming up behind me. So just keep listening. Go-go. And this is Quick. Kenny Gross, Quick Foot, Resume. I play with Chuck Brown, Listen, Ray Essence, Philip for Backyard, Trouble Funk, a lot of your favorite bands.
Un minuto with Cheef and Go.
Okay, I just realized I spelled quick wrong on there. Quick spells that with a Kwick. But yeah, so I couldn't sign off, but it led me to a little mistake that led me to that moment where I could have played, you know, some what go-go means to me moments. All right? But I'm out of here. Gone.
Cheef and Go.